It's time for another installment of The Basics, and on today's show, I'm going back into the Risk board game because there seems to be a lot of people interested in my Risk episodes. So today I'm going to show you what to do on your first turn. I've simulated a 3-player game, complete with all the pieces, and I'm going to take you through what you're going to do when you start playing it. So all the territories have been assigned, the pieces are on the board, and through the luck of the draw you're going first. As the player going first, I'm using the red pieces, and you can see from how everything happened after the cards were done that most of my pieces are in Asia. I have 2 small footholds in Europe, 3 in North America, nothing in South America or Africa, and half of Australia. Now, very important, as I've mentioned on a previous episode, Asia is a meat grinder. You'd immediately look at what you have and think, well, I can just start placing my armies on my first turn in Asia and take that over. Because of the size of the territory, you don't want to do that. The best thing you can do, and I don't mean to leave North America out in the first couple turns, but in this case, you have a foothold in Europe, and Europe is the most important and strategic territory in the game. So on your first turn, and you're allowed 3 armies per turn, and because I have 14 territories from the outset, that gives me 1 additional army, that is 4. The first thing I'm going to do on my first turn is, using the 4 armies, I'm going to take a single off the board in Northern Europe, and I'm going to put 5. That gives me 6 right there. And you're probably thinking, well, that seems a little weird just to all of a sudden go into that. No, because of the strategic value of Europe, you want to start massing your forces there first. That gives you a jumping off point for pretty much every other part of the map when you think about it, and gives you access to other parts of the map eventually. And I've said before on previous shows, Europe is what you want. So on your first turn, you're going to add more forces to your 2 occupied territories in Europe. Well, the second territory on your second turn. But that's what you're going to do. And you're not going to attack for the first bunch of turns. You're going to observe what your opponents do. Observation is also key in this game. And really, your first turn can be that simple. You pick your strategic area, you build up some troops, and that's it. And as I said earlier in the video, you want to observe your opponents for their first few turns as well. You have to see what everyone is planning, because nobody knows each other's strategy, but you can get a glimpse of it from watching what they do in their opening turns. Very important. That's all for today. Have a great day.